On the other side. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm having a great time. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Tuesday's good. It's May 2nd, everybody, and we want to thank you all for tuning in today at 12 o'clock noon on your lunchtime fun. And don't forget, you can see any Ocean's Pit show on all day long because we never get rid of these shows. So they go back all the way to 2020. You can see them all on all 5 different social media outlets. We're on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page. We're on the Mo Carraro Facebook page. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. And we're on the Ocean's Pit Facebook page. You're watching Ocean's Pit? Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. And all the shows are dedicated to the first responders, everyone out there working very hard and helping us in our communities. Remember to back the blue, very important. So we're having a great day. I had a great show last night. Today we have a whole great week of shows. Tomorrow we got the great Dino Manzella. He is the man backstage at the Seventh Heaven Band. And folks, it's going to be great. Me and Dino go back many, many years. We're going to be live from the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall Museum in Joliet, Illinois. We'll be there live tomorrow. And hopefully Ron Romero will join us too. That's tomorrow. Thursday, my lovely co-host Laura Ocean. And Friday, we got my good friend Loretta Remington. She is the Joan Jett of Bad Reputation, the new Joan Jett tribute band. Fantastic band. If you love Joan, fantastic. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good week of stuff. And today's show is great. We got my very good friend. God damn. I keep falling over. It's too early. Anyway, my good friend Lisa Lockhart, folks. And she's involved with St. Jude's. So, you know, we talk about St. Jude's. You know that most of my circle and a lot of my friends are involved in St. Jude's. Nick and Phyllis Hodges, of course. We do it at the Arcada Theater every year. And the last 8 years, we raised over $114,000 with St. Jude's. Then in August, September, we do another one for Carl Doty. And that one's always very successful, too. So it's always good. Lisa was involved in something called the 60 Miles Challenge in April. Their goal was to raise $250,000. Her goal was to raise over $100,000. Talk about that. We'll talk about growing up in Melrose Park. We'll talk about a lot of good stuff. And Lisa will be coming on very shortly. All right, so let's get right down to the nitty-gritty. Thank you, everybody else who showed up Saturday night to our sold-out show at the Lyric Theater in Blue Island with Ocean's Rat Pack. 300 people. It was fantastic. Great show. We're going back in December for a holiday Christmas show. Excited. And then Sunday, very close to selling out the Des Plaines Theater with Ocean's Rat Pack with Jack D'Amico, special guest Vince Amore as Tony Bennett, and of course Ocean Rat Pack. That was a lot of fun. It was a great weekend of great shows. What do we got coming up this week? Thursday, Zaza's in Lake Barrington with Jeff Dubray. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. It's an 8 o'clock hit. And Saturday will be a private affair for Pizza Boy Pizza. That's and the girls from Smothered, the hit TV show. It's their private party this Saturday. All right. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. You know what we're talking about? We're talking about our major sponsor, Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville. That's right. Buy local, shop local with Ace Hardware, folks. They got so many great deals. Don't forget the Ace Hardware points. And especially right now with spring in the air, you want $20 off any grill purchase? Just walk in and say, hey, grill your Ace off. That's right. I want to grill my Ace off at $20 off any great grill that they're selling at the Ace Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Raffaello, Jackie, and Melissa do an incredible job. That's Ace. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods, and we got a lot more to talk about Ace Hardware. All right. Very good. So remember, buy local, shop local. It's very, very important. Let's not forget Gorelli Pavement Service. Gorelli is here to help you keep your asphalt looking great, brand new, and proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack filling, and patching. They also do driveways. Call Laura or Barb for a free estimate at Gorelli Pavement Service. 815-271-5835. That's 815-271-5835. Tell them Tony O sent you. They service Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. That's Gorelli Pavement Service. And a lot more great sponsors to come. Now, yesterday, folks, and don't forget what I did today, too, every day. You know what I do, folks. Bottom of the screen. Check it out. Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. I volunteer every Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock, 8 to 10 in the morning. Almost Home Foundation, 1800 Irving Park Road in Schaumburg, Illinois. And I walk dogs. And it's a great thing, man. And Lisa, Kelly Kane and her crew, they do an incredible job over there. It's all nonprofit. So they need funding. They need supplies. They need volunteers. Go to almosthomefoundation.org and give. Tell them Tony O sent you. All right. So yesterday, I got some, the show, we had a lot more views than normal yesterday. And had everybody in stitches laughing their ass off. Kathy Ippolito, we have Santa Barbara, California. We got New Jersey, Iowa, Ohio, Susan, the closer, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. How you doing, Kathy? Richard, Taco Tuesday, Dave Antonelli. St. Jude sends me returns, address, envelope, stickers, and I send them money. Thank you, Dennis, for doing that. Joanne, grill your ace off. That's right. We have Las Vegas, Nevada today. There you go. Rick Lindy is in the house. I played for the Almost Home Foundation. Great cause. Thank you, Rick, for what you do, my brother. Always great seeing you. All right, Nina. Yeah, happy Thursday. I love to give back to community. Almost Home Foundation, walking dogs. Well, thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. Peter Prado, how you doing? All right. So yesterday we talked up different types, and we were talking about the pineapple. Basically, it's on cruise ships. But if you live in the Naperville area or Bartlett area, the two most popular swingers neighborhoods there are in Illinois. There's probably other ones, but Naperville is right on top. And someone posted something, said, what does the upside down pineapple mean? And people were coming, making so much of jokes. Well, it means you're a swinger. Now, if the pineapple on your porch is upright, that's like a welcome, like, hello, welcome to the home. But if it's turned upside down, it's a swinger. So you guys had a great field day with that yesterday. And boy, does it work with pineapple cans? You guys are just crazy yesterday where your minds were at. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, so that's what it actually means. If you look through your neighborhoods and you leak, now in cruise ships, they put them on their doors. Upside down means they're swingers. Right side up means that they're welcome. That kind of thing. But if you're in your neighborhood, like people were saying, I'm going to take a ride around my neighborhood. You guys are crazy, but it was a lot of fun, and that's what it's about. So, speaking of cruises, do we got one for you, folks? It's got to be the hottest ticket on the market, folks, right now. And let me tell you about it. January, you're all going to be freezing your asses off here, unless you're going to Florida like you normally do. Same old blah, blah, blah. Naples, Fort Myers, blah, blah, blah. Sit there, bingo, happy hour at 1:30, you're in bed by 5. I got something better for you, folks. And over 230 rooms sold already. It's going to be great. January 7th, 2024 to January 14th, 7 nights, Eastern Caribbean cruise, Royal Caribbean's Wonders of the Sea. Now, the Royal Caribbean's a great cruise line. Wonders of the Sea is the biggest ship on the water right now. There's not one bigger. And it's four football fields long. And we're going to go to Orlando, Florida, start off, of course. Coco Cay, Bahamas, which is a private island just for Royal Caribbean Wonders of the Sea ship. We're going to go to St. Thomas. We're going to go to St. Martin. That's right, folks. It's going to be the Tony Ocean Band. It's going to be Mojo's Jukebox, my other great new rock band, and the one and only Seventh Heaven. It's going to be huge. It's 7 days. Now, folks, go to Chicago Muse Cruise website. See Mary there. She'll give you some information. It's going to be a lot of fun. The best thing about it, like this cruise, folks, just to lock the rooms, there's not that many left. Just to lock down the rooms, folks, is $250 per person. That's $500 will guarantee your room. And then, folks, you got till October 1st to make a full payment, to pay it off completely. Great deal. Going to be a lot of fun. I can't believe all the people that signed up already. And what I like about it is, with Tony Ocean playing 2 nights, and Mojo's playing 2 nights, and Seventh Heaven doing 3 nights, we get to hang. These shows are only 90 minutes. We get to hang. We get to kick back, cigars, swim, drink, cocktails, have a great time. I think I can spend some time with people that that come to see me sometimes, and we say hi, thanks for coming. We'll have a cocktail, but we'll actually spend some time together, and it's gonna be perfect for the Seventh Heaven Tony Ocean cruise. I'm excited. All right, let's get down to a couple more sponsors before we bring up Lisa. She's a busy lady, so let's go to Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, honest and good lawyer. That's Roy McCampbell, statewide law practice that's client-focused and results-driven, 708-275-4264. My wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing credit cards, fees, reducing credit card fees. So you'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. And Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the great construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. And I want to just reach out to my buddy Sal. I'm glad you're doing better, buddy. Miss you. All right, so we'll get back to the other sponsors a little later. Let's get to our guest today, and that's what's important. Johnny Faso, boom, boom, is in the house. Johnny, of course, great drummer in the Chicagoland area, and of course, his family owns Richie's in Schiller Park. So make sure you check that out. All right, so this week, I told you where we're going to be already. Good, we got that underway. A lot of other good stuff coming up. I can't believe some of the stuff that you've been sending me, and of course, some of the stuff I can't say. Most of the stuff, 99% of the shit that you send me, or I find, I will say, and I will piss people off, or I will, but that's just part of a show. It's kind of trying to be original, and that's what it's about. So it's very important. Albert from the Ronald F. organization, hello, how you doing, buddy? All right, without any further ado, let's bring up my good friend, Lisa Lockhart, everybody. Lisa, hello.
Hello.
You are on Ocean Spit this afternoon. How are you doing, my dear?
Very, very fine. Thank you.
First of all, I want to congratulate you on your marriage. Congratulations. Good for you. God bless you. And let's talk now. I know we're going to talk about St. Jude's, but when I looked at your bio and you told me you grew up in Melrose Park, which was right next to my town of Elmwood Park. Lisa, what's it like? What was it like growing up at your age in Melrose Park?
You didn't come home until the lights were on. Everyone's door was unlocked. You had respect for everyone, especially your elders, law enforcement, teachers. I try to instill the same into my children. Can't say that I see it often, but it's a good way to be reared.
Yes, sure. Lisa, did you come up with were you a big family growing up?
I have 6 brothers.
Wow.
I'm the only girl. So yeah,
well,
I'm a great ducker.
That must have been fun dating when you were growing up. Yeah, right? No, not fun at all. Not fun at all.
No. And not for them either.
Yeah, right. Do you have relatives and friends in Melrose Park?
Nope. Everyone has pretty much scattered between Florida, Georgia, Tennessee. Yeah, I live in Glendale Heights now, and I'd say there are some here as well, but
very cool.
Fading away.
So where were you born? Were you born in Melrose Park?
Yeah, I was born in Melrose Park.
Very cool. What year did you leave Melrose?
Oh, 78.
Do you remember the comeback in?
Do I remember to come back in tomorrow's?
Tomorrow's come back in with the pizzas, with the peanuts on the floor.
No, I don't.
Used to eat there. It was a pizza place, and you used to eat the peanuts and to throw when you're done. So the floor would be full of
So
peanuts.
cool.
Remember, it had the big bear out in front of the restaurant. It was like in a big glass. Maybe they closed it.
That I remember, but I can't remember
You
eating
would
there.
remember that.
Yeah.
That would have been good. So, Lisa, what do you do here? If you international logistics now, how many years you been doing that?
34 years. So I'm a regional sales manager, but started out doing operations, preparing documentation required by customs overseas to clear cargo. So shipping.
Are
Yeah.
you guys pretty busy?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now, you've been with the company a long time. Can you tell me what was it like? Now, I've a couple logistic companies, friends of mine that I know that were involved when 2020 COVID hit. Were you
Mhm.
guys real busy more because people weren't leaving the house, so they were ordering shit online all the time?
It was insane. It was really crazy. Not just that the vessels themselves were really stuck at harbor on the East Coast and the West Coast, but the even just coming in through the rail system here in Chicago, the containers were coming in so quickly. All they could do was stack them up, and then when it even dissipated, they had to find the container in stacks and stacks of them. So the delay was tremendous. Everyone was eager to get their product and not in a very good mood,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we persevered.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Lisa Lockhart, folks. Now let's talk about the main reason why she's on the show. 60 Miles Challenge was in April for St. Jude's. First of all, Lisa, how long, why did you get involved in St. Jude's? And how long you been involved with St. Jude's?
I've been involved over the years, and this particular challenge, again, it was 60 miles in April is the name of the challenge. So hashtag 60 miles in April. And just due to the cold weather and a lot of traveling, I really wanted a reason to get up and get out, and of course to raise money for a really good cause. And I'm usually the one that just gives the money and doesn't really participate. So this time I thought it would be great opportunity to participate in a great cause, raise money, and get some exercise.
Did you, so you actually did it? You did the 60 miles?
Yeah,
How
and
long
if
did
I
it?
couldn't, so I broke it down to 2 miles a day. If I couldn't do 2 miles one day, I would do four the next.
Yeah.
Or if I felt really ambitious, I would do, 3 days in a row, knowing I had a busy weekend and really couldn't commit to the walk because the walk took longer to cover the 2 miles as opposed to, say, a treadmill
Yeah.
or a bike. So I really wanted to get outside. It was cold.
So most of your walking was indoors or outdoors?
It was outdoors.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
Well, so an outdoor walk could be anywhere between 40 minutes to 45 minutes,
Okay.
depending on if neighbors stop you and say hello, right?
Sure, sure.
But
Right, right, right.
that's yeah, so it's a good long commitment, but it's fresh air. And then if I did it on the bike, um, it would be about 20 minutes.
Was there, okay,
So
for 60 miles? Yeah. Was there a lot of people in your neighborhood that did this with you, or did you do it yourself? Was there a group of you? How did that work?
I just did it by myself, and I travel a lot too. So a lot of this had to be done, in Miami or Detroit, depending on where I was traveling at, during the month of April.
I got it.
So
And why did you get involved in St. Jude's? I mean, there's so many other, I mean, there's a lot of other, why did something happened? Somebody you know happened? How did St. Jude's come about?
it's just such a great cause. The kids, maybe they just do a really good job at commercials, but anything for kids, why not, right?
Right. Absolutely. It's a great thing. And how much did you guys end up raising?
So the default on Facebook was actually $250,
Okay.
just dollars, not 250,000. But
Yeah.
I thought, let me just see how much I could raise, and I had a personal goal of 1,000. And so thus far, I've raised 783, and I actually did 4 miles this morning, but I did it on the bike
Yeah.
because it was just too chilly and it
I
was a
got
little rainy.
Yeah.
But so I'm going to post again today.
So it doesn't make a difference if it's on a bike, walking, inside, whatever it is, as long as you're walking and doing something for St. Jude's. That is fantastic. And so if people want to donate, can you please give us the link again? What is the name of the link? I know you sent it to me.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on, let's see
is.
here.
Yeah, you could go to my Facebook page too, Lisa Laukert,
Okay.
Laukert. But it's hashtag 60 miles in April,
There-
St. Jude's.
There you go. Okay, yeah. 60 miles for St. Jude's. 60 miles. Okay, please donate. All right. 763 raised. That's nine. There's only 9 days left. So this is 9 days left according to your post here. So guys, go to Lisa's Facebook page. You guys who've been following me for years know how much we do for St. Jude's. But you know what? It's never enough because everybody's doing something for St. Jude's. Remember about St. Jude's compared to a lot of other organizations. Every penny that you give goes to St. Jude's to help those kids. Every penny, which is very, very important. Lisa, you have three children of your own, boys, girls?
Yes, I have 2 boys and a daughter, ranging from 28 to 13. They're terrific kids. All, you know, I've had no problems. They go to church, they go to school, they're in college. One's married, and I'm very lucky.
Very cool with that. Now, since you put it on your bio, I'm going to mention it anyway that you are a Republican.
I am.
Good. All right. So, certain Republicans in these day and age is not too popular in this day and age. So, you got kids and topics come up and all the crap that's going on in this world. Lisa, what do you say to the 13-year-olds? I mean, the ones that are older is one way. Do they kind of follow your footsteps or are they on the other side of the fence?
So for the older ones, I think that my oldest is probably more of an independent. He sees he sees both sides of the coin. He's got a lot more Republican in him, but I don't know, for whatever reason, he kind of stays in that more independent verbiage. My middle son, who's 21, will be 22. He's, Second Amendment all day, right? So he's Republican. My daughter's 13 and she does ask questions. And I allow my children to make their own choices. They have to. Yeah. That's what becoming an adult is like. And if she asks questions, I certainly answer them and I answer them honestly.
You got to. And it's one of the quotes that I was going to talk to today. Here's one of the quotes that was actually by C.G. Lewis, author said. One of the most cowardly things ordinary people do not accept the facts. They do not, the facts will be right in your face, proven, but they will say that, nah, didn't happen, wasn't done, video was doctored, something was like this, something was like that. And it's very hard to deal with somebody when there's facts. I mean, I can understand that we're not all going to agree. I got it. But when you have a fact in front of you, or then people go, oh, I'm sorry, you're correct. Those are the facts. It's just weird when because you have kids growing up and your friends that you have with you. It's hard now to have conversations with people, right? In your business or just in the everyday world.
I call it denial. I mean, if they can't see what it is in front of them, they can't take it for face value, then I just abort the conversation.
Right. Lisa, do you get slack for it? A lot of slack?
No.
Not at all?
No, I don't, not to my face anyway.
See, that's what I mean. They never do it to your face. Absolutely. I agree with you. All right, Lisa, I'm going back to when we first met, and I could be wrong, but he is watching. Our good buddy John Gianardo. Was that the first time we met?
Yes.
It was that when John won the lottery.
I
Remember?
love John.
Now,
Yeah.
I had John on the show and we mentioned it, and we all got a letter or a little card or something in the mail saying that John won the lottery, John Gianardo, and we're all invited to this lottery thing. And we were like, wow, right? What were you thinking
Right,
when you got that
right.
post or that letter? Well, what were you thinking?
I had absolutely no idea. I'm thinking, what is he doing? That's
Yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
And how did we get on
Yeah.
that list? That was the funny thing.
And then he gives us the card at the end, and there was a couple of pennies,
Yeah,
I
it was a
think.
nickel. Everybody got like 10 cents or something. And it was the best thing. That's one of the classiest. That is so cool. And John is watching,
Very
John
cool.
Leonardo and Squirrely. You got to love the guy. I've known him for many, many years. That was a pretty cool thing. Lisa, Glendale Heights, you live there now. What's that like up there? I haven't been in Glendale Heights in a long time. What's the town? It's the same. How long you live there?
It's great. I live on the golf course
Okay,
here. I was going to actually try to go outside and do this, but the weather wasn't permitting, and they're cutting the grass,
sure.
so that wouldn't have made for a good show for you. But I've lived here, like I said, since 77, 78, and everyone here it's still a tight knit community. We still all look out for each other. I've been on, I've done like uh, coaching. My husband did coaching for football, for baseball. I did cheerleading. It's still a very tight knit community. It's somewhere I enjoy living.
Well, you were talking about Melrose Park, and I talked to a lot of the guests that are on um, back in the day when you can leave the doors unlocked. You can tell your neighbor, hey, I'm going on vacation. Will you watch the house? Will you get my mail for me? You know what I mean? And then I'll give it to you. It just seems like, I don't know if people still do that. I don't know if the neighbors are really that tight, that close, the way this whole world is. And right now, you don't even know half the time, you can never tell who that neighbor is. I mean, if the guy's a whack job or a woman's a whack job, you don't even know. So it's got to be a little time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really is.
but that's why I have a security
Well,
system.
yeah, you definitely need one of those. Absolutely. Lisa, before I let you go, any other charitable things that you belong to and you do?
I am doing one this weekend through my church, Mission Church. It's right in Bloomingdale, right by Stratford Square. It's a nice, little community church. And we are filling backpacks. So we, through donations, we're able to get, backpacks and then school supplies. So I'm going to be there with my youngest kids and filling the backpacks.
So the stuff that are you supplying the stuff for the backpacks, or did the church do and you just help stuff it?
Yeah, I mean, by derivation, I am because, of course, I tithe, so it's part of that tithing. But yeah, and then I could always give a little bit more if I wanted to, but just thought I'd try to be a part of the process instead of just cutting the checks all
Yeah,
the time. You know.
that's very admirable of you, and it's very cool that you do that. And one topic that you just meant, and I asked this to everybody. I thought I'd ask you too. You just mentioned church. Uh, when you go to church, what crowds? Crowded? Not crowded? Older? Younger? What are you seeing these days?
It's actually crowded there. It's obviously it's gotten better since we've come back from that fake COVID
The flu?
nonsense, but
You mean the flu? Yes, the flu.
the flu, whatever, yeah, whatever it was.
Right, right.
But the one thing that I've had to learn to do, because when I first started going about 3-4 years ago, I'd get dressed up in one of my suits or dresses, and they'd look at me like, it's just church, and I'm like, gosh, the way I was raised, this how you dressed. So I'm getting used to that younger crowd coming in with the bear sweatshirts on.
Baseball hats backwards. You still any of that?
Yeah, no hats by the grace of
Thank
God,
God.
but yeah, it's I'm just showing my
Yeah,
age, obviously
yeah,
being
that's all
19.
right. I know what you're saying. Does your church too?
Yes.
How do they feel like it when going? They go, Ma, I can't wait. Or you go, come on, kids, let's go to church. Well, what is it?
Probably come on, kids, let's go. But they've made friends through that. They respect their mother, so they yeah, I've never had them be like, gee, we can't miss church, but I'm sure it's just out of respect.
Absolutely. Lisa, again, for your time. I know you're very busy. 60 miles challenge, 9 days left, if I'm correct here, folks. They're going to raise it, and it's for St. Jude's. I don't need to say anything else, folks, when everybody that's watching or watching later on during the day, it's for St. Jude's. If you can't, whatever, write a check, do what you got to do. We're not asking for millions, folks, because if everybody puts in 20 or 25, you'd be surprised how much that number goes up. And that's what we need to do. And Lisa's go 60-mile challenge. Thank you much for that. And thank you for the group of your friends that do that for St. Jude's. Thank you for what you do, Lisa. We really appreciate it very much and hope to see you soon, my dear.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have an incredible day. Lisa Lockhart.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
St. Jude's. You got to give. Check her Facebook page. Give, give, give. Dick Sayed, Folt Alderman. Say it again with Dick in the house. How you doing, everybody? Lisa, love the St. Jude shirt, doing 60 miles this month, too. Well, thank you, Mary. It's for St. Jude's. It's important. Thank you so much for that, Yvette, Ronnie B. Boyd, BS is BS, facts are facts. Problem, it doesn't seem to important anymore, Boyd. You hit it right on the nose there. Because when you show the facts to people, hey, Theo, it's doctored. Oh, they moved that video. That didn't happen. That's a bunch of crap. Oh, David, nice to know Cruz's book, my brother. Very, very cool. Dick Sayed, how you doing? Susan, the closer. Stella, how are you doing? Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Time for another sponsor. That's right. Let's go right to Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Hand-rolled. Call Javier at 727-366-536. Tell him Tony O sent you. Also, give it up for our good buddies, Truco Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. That's 799-7888. And get that out of Rosemont. Anthony and Carmela do an incredible job. Hey, guys. Yesterday for lunch, my buddy, welcome home, Donnie Morrison. He's back. We went over to one of our favorite places. Of course, we're talking about Village Tavern. A lot of fun there. And it was great seeing Donnie. So very, very cool. All right, let's get to some stories. Tony Double T Toto, my brother, great job Tony did at the Displays Theater. Tony never played with the Rat Pack before and did an excellent, excellent job. Thank you, my brother. And Stella, you bought a pineapple yesterday. There you go. Michael, good afternoon, sir. Maria Lewis, love your show always. Well, thank you, Maria. Appreciate your kind words. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. What do we got here? This stuff I forgot to mention yesterday, so let's get right to it. No, I did mention this. ABC, it's illegal, ladies and gentlemen, to have anything hanging from your rearview mirror. Air fresheners, dice, boxing gloves, cross, rosary, sombreros, whatever the hell you got, the Italian horn, whatever, a beer can, whatever you got hanging from your rearview mirror in the state of Illinois, it's illegal, and that's a reason for a police officer to pull your ass over. Albert, love seeing you and talking to you like family in the house. Well, thank you, Albert. You always are a great guy, Albert. Always family you are, my brother. Always support all local talent and local establishments and different people in the community. Thank you. Guys, this is all we got left right here of the old studio. We are like 2 days away for the unveiling of the new studio. Looks like we'll probably unveil it Friday. And this Friday, my guest is Loretta Remington from the band Bad Reputation, tribute to Joan Jett. That's Friday. We're going to unveil the new Ocean's Pit studio. I am so excited, so thankful to my wife putting this together, making it happen. Worked her ass off for months to put this and try to get it nice. I mean, we're still going to fine tune a little bit, but it'll be good for you people to see. So, my wife Laura, thank you for your help on that. All right. So, Elvis Festival Convention, Collinsville, Illinois. You know, these Elvis conventions, Beatle conventions, Godzilla convention, whatever, which is coming up, Kaiju convention's coming up this weekend in Rosemont. You know, the Gorgo and Gamera and War of the Gargantuans and Godzilla. That's at the Rosemont. I don't know if Craig's listening, but that's where I'm going this Sunday. I think I might stop over there. I think I might go there. But now the Elvis one. You know, it's like, or the September for the Renaissance Fair. Those things are huge. There's a lot of people that get into it. You get the Elvis impersonators, Beatle Fest convention. I love it, man. Whether you're into shit or not, it's actually pretty. Richard, they are trying to pass a bill to make it legal to hang stuff from your mirror in Illinois and anyone 14 or over to serve alcohol in Wisconsin. Now, I heard that, so they're trying to do that. So it's not illegal. So they're trying to pass that. Thank you, Richard, for correcting me. Thank you, Tony Toto, for the kind words, buddy. I appreciate it. And let this, folks, anyone over 14 and over to serve alcohol in Wisconsin. That means that they work a bar in Wisconsin. They have to be 14 years or older to serve alcohol in the Wisconsin bars. Why not? 14 years old. God bless you, folks. NBC, Arkansas woman arrested for selling $11,000 worth of stolen body parts, folks. Selling body parts. Stolen, an Arkansas woman. Are you crazy? Are you taking a bus up north, 28th? I missed a call to the hobo up. Paul Luca, my good buddy, Lake Geneva. Yeah, we're talking about the Thirsty Parrot on May 28th. Lake Geneva, going to be fun. No bus. You know, that's not a bad idea. We might want to take the bus there because I'm taking a trip after that. So Lake Geneva needs more bars, right? Sick people. Paul Luca, if you're listening, did you hear about that? They're trying to change, according to my buddy Richard Hamlin, and he's very good with his facts. Richard says they are trying to, anyone serving alcohol over the age of 14 and over to serve alcohol. So you can start serving alcohol in Wisconsin at the age of 14. They're trying to pass that law in Wisconsin. So if you're 14 years old, you can serve alcohol. That's what they're trying to do. God bless, man. Only in America. Only in America. Only in America people sell body parts. Stupid assholes, these people, man. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. This is one employee talking to his employer saying, sorry, boss. You expect me to work well with others and to take a drug test? Can't have both. I don't know how difficult it must be working in an office right now these days or working with people. I work great with people. I have a great time. I'm very lucky with my job. You're going to get some people that don't like me, but it is what it is. And my mouth gets me in trouble. I got all that. But I mean, if you're in a 9-to-5 job, working in a factory, working in a company, and you're with each other 8 hours a day, breaks, lunches, whatever, you got to watch out what you say. You got to watch out. It's got to be very difficult with different personalities. And maybe if you had a relationship with somebody at work and they're still there, I mean, there's got to be a lot of crazy that goes on. It's nuts, right, Dennis? 14-year-olds. So I'm picking you up, Paul, this time. Absolutely. Janice, it sucks, doesn't it? Janice Noto, how you doing? Welcome to Ocean Spit. They can't be past 19, didn't work here. How can they even thought of? Why not? I love Wisconsin. My favorite state. Love Wisconsin. Love everything about Wisconsin. Paul, are you going in? Paul, I don't think we're going to go bowling this time, me and Marty, up in Eagle River. No. I think we're going to skip bowling. I think this time if we want to order a pizza, we're just going to pick it up at the restaurant that we're at instead of ordering it at the bowling and Eagle River. Inside joke. Pina, selling alcohol at 14. That's not good. More trouble, accidents. How are these 14-year-olds affording cocktails? Well, that's a good point. But you know what? Who knows, man? If you notice, especially if you ritzy areas or the neighborhoods that have a little bit more money, parents give them allowance. Some of them work; they also get allowance. I don't know what this world is coming to. I don't. Dave Arquette, actor. Rosanna Arquette is his sister. I think he was married to what's her name from Friends. Might still be. I'm not sure. But he wants to bring Bozo back. A movie, the character Dave Art as Bozo the Clown. No one better than Bob Bell, the great Bozo, of course, WGN Channel 9. We grew up watching him. But would not be bad. Maybe do a story. I wouldn't mind seeing a movie story of Bozo's life. I think that would be kind of cool. Just my opinion. I think probably Dave Arquette can do a pretty good job at that. Pretty good. All right, folks, according to CNN, country heading in the right direction. 25% of the population, folks, think that the country is going in the right direction. 25%. 74% thinks that we are going in the wrong direction, that we are fucked. That's simple to put it. Can't say it any other way. Can't sugarcoat it. And Joe Biden's going to try to run for president again. It's going to be very hard with 74% of the country saying that the country is not going in the right direction. Just my opinion. We already have a bozo in the... Marty, look in the mirror. Oh, my buddy Marty, man. I miss my good friend. Yeah, absolutely. Where are you? Get off the exercise. There you go. We already have a bozo. He's in the White House. Yes. Well, folks, facts is facts. 1/4 of America say we're heading in the wrong direction. 47% is a lot. That's according to CNN. You never know. Fox could say something else. You know, ABC, Channel 2, whatever the hell it is, NBC, they'll all come up with their own bullshit stuff. Watching Ocean's Pit. Is it true they found Bozo's balls in bucket number 6? Okay, there you go, Michael. There goes the kid show. Absolutely. They already have all ballots printed up and ready for re-election. Anthony Melchiotti, you're absolutely right. We're screwed. I just don't think there's going to be that mail-in votes anymore. I think more people are actually going to, now that the flu is over, I think it's going to be to the point where I think it's going to be more people are going to be going to those polls. I think people are going to be watching more. My opinion, don't mean shit. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Buy local, shop local with Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. That's buy local, shop local. That's Danny Mazzi. And don't forget Mikey and Gigi from Crash Champions, collision auto repair for all your collision auto repair needs. Go to Crash Champions. Did you get your hair done today? Oh, no, but thank you, Paul. We're working on it. Still need some help. Thank you, though. Thank you for noticing, my friend. God bless you. All right, so, hey, Rosanna Zaccaro Caputo, great seeing you, my dear friend. The 5 is without a Democrat. Yes, ma'am, got it. Sandra Argento, great seeing you Sunday at the Ron Onesti's Ocean's Red. A lot of fun that it was. Some birthdays. Mr. Bean, comic British actor, turned 68 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Cubs, April 25. I'm sorry. Yeah, April 25. 1870. Cubs, 147 years old. Happy birthday to the Cubs and you Cub fans who like the Cubs. Rondo Williams, you here? Replying, the fix is in. We knew that it was as soon as they announced that there wouldn't be any Democratic debates. Absolutely. And the convention happened in Chicago, 2024 this year. Next year, excuse me. Anyway, happy birthday to the Cubs, 147 years. Cloris Leachman, great actress. Mary Tyler Moore, and of course, Young Frankenstein, and many, many more. Jack Klugman, better known as Quincy, better known as Oscar Madison from the TV show The Odd Couple, celebrates her birthday. Lou Gramm, Lou Gramico, of course, Italian. Lou Gramm, former singer of Foreigner. Him and Mick Jones wrote all the #1 hits. So happy birthday, Lou Gramm. My friend Lisa Ann, if you're watching, happy birthday. How about a big band reunion? Just heard some of that killer stuff. You mean Bang Rodeo, Boyd? I would love to. Me and Anthony Malchiotti is going to come. We got something in the works, something that we're going to be announcing for Big Bang Rodeo. So thank you, Boyd, on that. Jackie Gale, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for tuning in, my buddy. Please give Bonnie my best. All right, what else we got here? David Suchet, Hercule Poirot. Love him as an actor. Fantastic. How about Superdog? Milwaukee Avenue. 1948. Superdog is 75 years old. Since we're on hot dogs, folks, tell me what it is. Is it Superdog or is it Gene and Jude's? If you have your pick of hot dogs, since I've got you on here, folks. All 75 of you right now, tell me if you had a pick, would it be Superdog or would it be Gene and Jude's? Gene and Jude's for me, but I do like Superdog. Just my opinion. Superdog or Gene and Jude's, since it's Superdog's 75th birthday. Tony Toto's grandkids, Joey, Dominica, and Juliana, all three on the same day birthdays. Happy birthday. Pina says Gene and Jude's. Michael says Gene and Jude's. Come help put the boat in. Yes, it's going to be fun. Paul, come and join us the 28th. Gene and Jude's. Dennis says Superdog. Tony Deanna says Gene and Jude's. We lost two great entertainer musicians the last couple days, folks. Tim Bachman, Turner, Overdrive, died of BTO, has passed away. Tim, I think he might be the brother of Randy Bachman, of course, who was also in the Guess Who. And of course, from Canada, we lost the great Gordon Lightfoot of cancer. The great Gordon Lightfoot. Craig says Al Ontario, best hot dogs. They do got great hot dogs, Craig. You're absolutely right. But we were just saying because it was Superdog's birthday, 75 years. Gene and Jude's, where else can you stand up, guys? Some Blue Oyster Cult waiting for a hot dog. Good point, Boyd. That's right, Richard Hamlin, the Canadian Elvis, Gordon Lightfoot. He had some great songs. Of course, he passed away, the great Gordon Lightfoot. I was so drunk last night, folks. I walked across the dance floor to go get a drink, and I won the dance contest. Oh, come on. How many times has that happened to you guys? Please. Don't make it sound like it's never happened to you. I mentioned this shit on the show yesterday, and it was so disgusting that this actually makes mainstream media that I had to say to you guys again. Entertainment Weekly. Sunny Hostins. She's a co-host on the show The View, which I can't stand. Most of you people who watch my show can't stand The View. And them, they all hate them all individually. Whoopi Goldberg, according to Sunny Hostins, says that Whoopi Goldberg farts the most on the set. Oh, imagine just looking at her and imagine now farting her at the same time. why would this shit even come up on the news? Why do I even have to fucking bring it up? But I hate the view, so I figure let's embarrass Whoopi even more. I'll go with Superdog. Curly fries. Good one, Craig. Best Italian beef, Johnny's. Portillo's, Johnny. There's some good ones. Loretta Remington. There she is, folks. Loretta's going to be on our show this Friday. That's right, May 5th, with Bad Reputation, talking about tribute to Joan Jett. Love it, baby. Hey, good music. Good music. Great song by Joan Jett. She got a lot of great songs. Yeah, The View. So how about it? That's disgusting. So they say that Whoopi farts the most on the TV show, The View. Oh, how come that show hasn't been got canceled yet? Another sick. And I'm going to tell you, folks, and you know me, don't hold back. Daily Mail, Brittany Griner, of course, the women NBA women's basketball league. She sat down during the national anthem. She told them that we shouldn't play the national anthem at the sporting events anymore. Then that weekend or weekend later, she got busted in Russia for having marijuana. Spent a lot of time in jail. She just had her first interview. First interview. One thing that she thanked Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, for letting her free, of course, with the exchange of a major arms dealer. Let the major arms dealer back into society with this exchange. But when she was on the air, folks, here's what I don't get. Say whatever you're going to say, Brittany. Speak whatever you're going to speak. Preach whatever you're going to preach. You have the right to do that in this country. But you should have started off by saying, even if after you thank the President of the United States, even before you thank the President of the United States, you should have said, apologize to the country of America, the United States of America, for disrespecting our flag. Never apologized to our country, to the United States of America, for disrespecting our anthem and our flag. You are back in this country. Supposedly you hate it so much. Hey, did you see what the other country was like? Remember one thing, folks. If we lose the free speech here, if we lose free speech here in the United States of America, there is nowhere else to go. For years, people were leaving other countries to come to the United States, land of the free, earn your money and ship it back to your relatives. If we lose it here in the United States, there's nowhere else to go. There is nowhere to go. I shouldn't even have to explain anything else. After you make a comment like that, if you're in this country, folks, we are our last hope. Thank you, Dennis. From Lake Geneva. I'm going to see Dennis at the Thirsty Parrot. Absolutely. May 28th. With Jerry Jams and Tony Toto. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 to 5. Memorial Day weekend. But that's it. If she doesn't like the country, she can always go back to Russia. Thank you, Scott. Try Ukraine. Go there. See what it's like. But at least have the guts, the respect. Sometimes, either you believe it or not, to try to explain to the country, I'm sorry. But obviously she's not. Obviously she still don't give a shit about the greatest country in the world, even though it's going downhill. Horrible. Horrible. There's a brand new movie out called Super Mario. I was never into the game, so I don't know too much about that stuff. But they just someone released legally on Twitter. So people are actually Thank you, honey. People are actually seeing it free on Twitter. So the people that went to the movie theater and paid $20, whatever it was, they shown it on Twitter illegally, and so that took a lot of heat uh, for releasing it on Twitter. I don't know if you guys watch it. She needs a tattoo on her nose. Yeah, that's what she needs. Our prayers go out, according to CBS, Tampa Bay Buccaneers player Shaquille Barrett, his 2-year-old daughter, drowned in a swimming pool. Honey, a 2-year-old kid drowned in a swimming pool. Folks, I can't begin to imagine anything happening to someone's children or our children, but a 2-year-old kid in a swimming pool. Now, I should have done some more investigating to see if it was their pool, a private pool, a friend's pool. Are you not paying attention to your kid that's in that pool at 2 years old? He's a 2-year-old kid. He's in that pool. You better be next to him. You better have a floaty around his waist. You better be pushing him and holding him. Your wife should be holding him. Your cousin, whoever's over, should be paying attention to that baby. The babysitter should be watching that kid. No 2-year-old kid should be in a pool by themselves. Heartbreaking is a horrible, it's just heartbreaking. I got to look at that, folks. I can't even, I'm so sick and tired of hearing stuff like this. It's happening to our kids and our just horrible, folks. Hey, last time I'm going to leave you with 9 out of 10 times I lose something because I put it in a safe place. Now, how many times that happened to you? You got something that's very important. You got to hide it somewhere so no one finds it or so you don't forget about it. And then you end up forgetting where it's at. You lose it because you hid it so well you forgot where you put it. Tell me that don't happen everywhere, folks. 9 out of 10 times I lose something because I put it in a safe place. Happened to everybody. All right, folks, we are coming to the end of the hour. I want to thank you all for watching the show today. Let's not forget our sponsor, Dave Antonelli, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Give Dave Antonelli a call. Buy local, shop local when timing is everything. Commercial money lending at its finest. They have a lot of different multiple choices to help you with your commercial money lending. Call Dave at 630-675-4730. Let's not forget our good buddies from Ace Hardware. That's right, folks. Ace Hardware. You got to love them, folks. Norwich Displays, Evergreen Park in Warrenville. Grill your ace off. Tell them to grill your ace off. You're going to get $20 off any grill purchase, folks. Any grill purchase, $20 off just by saying, hey, grill your ace off. Also, they got the U-Haul rentals, folks. Our store has spring Norwich Ace Displays in Warrenville, a wide variety of outdoor furniture, unique lawn and garden decor, flowers, vegetable, herb, plants. Get ready to put that stuff out in the yard with Ace. Grill your ace off. We know about that already. Looking to spice up your food on a grill? Check out our spices and rubs and sauces. Tune up your lawnmower. Spring tune-up starts at $105 plus parts. There you Ace, your neighborhood powerhouse. Take advantage of the Auto Key FO programming for all their stores. They program cut car keys up to 50% less than dealership. You gotta love it. The helpful hub to speak with certified team member. Download the Ace Report app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Now, Yellow, Jackie, and Melissa. Grill your ace off with Norwich. Ace Displays, Evergreen Park in Warrenville. Been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, remember, we got a great week lined up for you. Thursday, we will be at Zaza's with Jeff Dubray. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, private affair for Pizza Boy Pizza. Bertoli family. I'm honored to be there, me and Ryan O'Ryan. Anyway, folks, remember the regular rooms on the cruise, the special rate rooms on the cruise are sold out. Prices have just went up. Chicago Music Cruise. Look at it. Book it if you haven't done it yet. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, remember, buy local, shop local. Remember also, folks, to support local establishments and live entertainment. And 1 year ago today, my son-in-law and my wife's son-in-law, Eric Moriarty, of course, married our daughter, Nina, had a heart attack at the age of 26 years old. We don't know what it's from, but nobody should be having a heart attack at 26 years old. Very scary couple days there in the Fenk Bosch Ocean Carrara family. But a year later, he's doing fantastic. Of course, you know, he married our daughter, Nina, and they're happy as hell. But this happened a year ago today. So remember one thing, man. Life is too short. Take advantage of your little trips, your little things. Do them. Go out and do them. And when you go to bed at night, or if you end a text, or you end a phone call, try not to say anything mean to somebody, because it could be the last words you say to them. Thank you all from the bar. Thank you, Lisa Lockhart, for being on the show. 60-mile challenge with St. Jude's. Go to her Facebook page and please donate. You guys are the best, and I, from the bottom of my heart. Tomorrow, Dino Manzella will be my guest. We'll be live at the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's where we'll be live tomorrow, me and Dino Manzella from Seventh Heaven. Thursday, my lovely wife, Laura Ocean, my co-host. And Friday, Loretta Remington from Bad Reputation, tribute to Joan Jett. It's going to be fun on Friday. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, guys. Great words of Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love. And happy early birthday to our daughter, Gianna. Love you, honey. Have a great day, everybody. And Nick Sahaj, the piano man, is going to take us out. Bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless.